tried to pick up that piece of wood and I found a little ant colony. Look at them all moving their eggs and stuff. I apologize for disturbing you, but I'm looking for stuff. Wow, look at these things. They look like the trees from the Dr. Seuss books. You know the ones I'm talking about, with the really fluffy pink ones. I think those are really pretty. This looks like a good little pad. Just pick it up and put it in my little collection box. First piece, let's go. I think that's very nice. Maybe that can go in. Look at these pretty ones. I think those look really nice. These are my mom's favorite flowers, so maybe I'll try to find a place for them in the terrarium. I'm not sure how all these things will grow. I'm trying to just go outside and find what I can, but there's a chance things might not grow great in the terrarium, but it's worth a try. Collecting went pretty well. Please excuse the plane. Sometimes in life, there is no dirt. Sometimes you gotta dig up and find dirt that's good enough, you know? Sometimes. Ah! Look out, guys, a spider. Don't know why this is down here in this window well, but ah! Hello. It is now time to put our terrarium together. I've gathered a lot of things, arguably too much. I feel bad if I over-foraged for my needs, but I did my best job to take little pieces of moss because it's easier for the moss to regrow back. And by the way, this idea is not my own, to make a tiny little terrarium world in a glass jar. I personally saw it on Serpa Designs, which is a YouTube channel, and I'll go ahead and link that for everybody in case you want to learn a little bit more than I know. I did my very best. I didn't buy anything. I found all this stuff in my backyard, including the dirt. The pebbles were just in my garage, and other stuff was scrap. And this glass jar was found also in the basement. So I think this is a great project to do if you don't have a lot of income and you're looking for something fun to do. So we'll do our best. Now that you can see my hiking boots, you know I'm legit. And we're going to start off with putting the rocky bottom down. The rocky bottom is important so that things don't drown out, and this is gonna be loud. The rocks are a little dusty, but I don't really mind, you know. Oh, sorry, forgetting you're watching too. So, probably use a little more than that. Next part is very, very important. It's the layer that will keep everything separate. This is a little bit too big, so I'm going to try to fold it a little bit to help it fit better. So this basically will keep the dirt layer and the rock layer separate, which will help preserve the rock layer's existence. And now it is time for dirt. Where's my stick? I have a stick. There we go. To help set everything correct. This is looking a little weird, but hopefully it all turns out okay. I could have made this really ASMR-y, but I didn't. Yeah, so this is very me to do. I often find strange things I want to try, and then I do them. Gotta get a nice dense layer here so that nothing goes through. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty good. Oh, you can't see when your lid's there. There we go. Gotta make sure it's nice and full of dirt. Dirt's where the nutrients are. The plants need nutrients. I'm a big fan of nonvascular plants, meaning plants that are very low to the ground, and this really features moss. Moss is a strong feature here. Here's my little stick. And you know what? I love that. Maybe I should do the whole thing. Let's see. I've come to terms with the fact that I'm going to get very, very dirty doing this. That is a-okay with me. This poor shovel is doing its best. Basically, I'm trying to maximize the amount of plants I can get in here. So I'm trying to create a top layer here so I can put the moss up here as well. I saw that in a video, you know. So instead of the wood being there, it can be there, and then it has some layering in it. You see? Alright, I don't know. Should I add more dirt? Should I put another twig in? See if I can make it even higher? See if I can make it even higher. And I'll just put a little bit. Crap. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect because nature isn't perfect, you know? So, just have to do your best. And in the end, it should turn out okay. Maybe. Alright, so we got our stuff in there. Nice little jar of dirt. And now is the fun part. It's decorating the terrarium. I'm going to start with the bigger plants because the smaller plants should be pretty easy to place in there. I got my trusty dusty stick, so we're going to use that to get everything in. Let's go ahead and start with the main shebang here. We have a little violet, so I'm just going to put that right in the middle, really, just to give it a good spot and feel nice and comfy. Move the dirt around a little bit to get it all in there. I wonder how much of the birds chirping you can hear. It's really beautiful. Alright, and the next most important is definitely the silliest and might end up destroying my whole thing. It's really, really tiny garlics. I don't know if you can see. I love them. So they're going to go in. I found them and I was very excited during my foraging. I'll put them over here on the side here. I think that's a good spot for them. Let me dig a little hole for them. I'm going to keep them all together because they're, you know, they're brethren. I found them all together. I want them to grow all together. You know, get in here, come on. Oh yes. They're little babies, huh? They're not very good at standing up. Come on, let's just go over here. Alright, you too, come on. That's the part about this, is it's a lot of details, you know, a lot of little things. You got a lot of things to watch. Ugh, they all fell back down. Got a lot of things that you want to have be nice. Leave the grass out for now. I found this little flower that I thought would be nice in there. You know, I'm starting to realize I got a lot of stuff and there's not a lot of space in here, but, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, we'll put this down. Oh! Oh no! Come on. No. Okay, this one's gonna just have to come out because it is not working in there. Alright. Ooh, maybe this will be like a little barrier. Ooh. Oh my goodness, I forgot about this. I found a little is this from a sweet gum tree? I'm not sure, but I found it in my yard and I really enjoyed it, so it's gonna go in. It's probably gonna go in last. It's just like a little decor. Found some seashells as well that I'll just put in as little decor. Not really doing anything, but just laying on top of the moss, really. Alright, now I'm gonna, you know, put on my glove to handle the moss and put the moss I found in there. So, found this stuff. Super pretty. We'll just put it, oop. Oh my goodness. Me puts on a glove, me immediately ignores the glove and starts laying the moss with my other hand. It's good for me, you know. I got some moss variety. I really like this one too. It's got a little bit of stuff in it, but you know what? Stuff is good. Stuff is good. You know, I'm supposed to leave a little bit of room for growth, so I'm hoping that the moss really comes in and fills up the areas that are not so inhabited at the moment. I really want to get some moss right here, like in front of these flowers, but I feel like that's going to be pretty hard. But we'll try. You know what? We're here to try stuff. We're here to have fun. Oh yes, this is the first moss I found. I have a little video of it. It has to go in. It's perfect. It's so cute. All right, this is maybe a time for the sticks. Maybe I have to... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. You did great, little guy. You did so good. You're right in there. There we go. And then I think I can just plop one maybe on top of the... Let's see what we got in here. A lot of nice moss in here. I definitely picked too much. I'll probably make another one after I'm done filming of just different mosses I liked, you know. And then we'll do one more, just a little bit one. And we'll put it right on top of the onions. Wow. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I feel like it could be a little bit more, but I like it. So let's put our little designs in here. I got one little seashell. I'll just put that right there for fun. And then I'll put this right here. And that can be my little terrarium. I think it's pretty nice. The last thing I have to do is give it a little bit of water. Might as well give it some of mine because we're brethren. Just a little bit of water. Alright. And there we go. I'm going to seal them up. I got lots of different things in there. You know, I really like it, actually. Now that I'm looking at it, it's really beautiful, especially from the side that you guys are seeing. I think that's really, it's really pretty. Here, let me take you off your little doodad here. Get you nice and close. You know? Oh, that looks pretty nice, you know? I'm excited. I think that's about as good as we could get for a first try, you know? I got dirty hands. And yeah. I mean, it was pretty easy. I did break a sweat walking around the whole yard trying to figure out what I could pick and what I couldn't, but overall I think it went pretty well. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I should think of a catchphrase or something. I don't know. See how it's inside, you can look at it a little bit, you know. It's a nice little world. We got some rocks, you know. And now it lives next to my bamboo. So basically I want to have plants, but I'm really bad at keeping them alive. And this is like a tiny little world. So I don't have to worry about watering it. In theory, all the water should evaporate up and then condensate down and feed all the plants. And then my bamboo, I just have to keep watering the rocks. So they have friends. Yay!